Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well today.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. We've got this very large calendar today, so and it's my understanding that Mr. King is in Georgia Regional. Does anyone have any information that disputes that?
No, Your Honor, it's my understanding that Mr. King has been in custody in Fulton County. That's a new development for us that he's at Georgia Regional. However, he's never appeared before the Orca division because he has been in custody to enter any kind of plea.
Right. And I take it that the Public Defender's Office has not spoken with him regarding this matter.
No, Judge. I was unaware until just now where he was. So.
Okay. All right. And let's see, Ms. Riley, what would you like to do?
Your Honor, it has always been the state's position that our offer will be 12 months to serve. Ms. Coles and her representation, Ms. Johnson, are present on the Zoom call. Mr. King has an extensive history and has, repeatedly done this type of behavior. And so our only offer would be 12 months to serve. But without him being available to enter any kind of plea, I'm not sure how the court would want to proceed. But I'm assuming that he would want to have a jury trial and, plead not guilty, because that is our offer, 12 months.
Okay. I don't want to return it to the division judge until we can at least have him here one time. So if there's no objection, it would be my my request to just reset him for 3-4 months out, unless unless someone wants something different to be done with Mr. King. I don't have an objection to that, but if we could, Mr. Haddad, if the Public Defender's Office is representing Mr. King, get some kind of status in terms of his mental health. Is he, before the next court date? So we don't just continue, to come on and him not be here.
The issue, Judge, and I'm trying to sift through our files, is I don't even know if we've maybe we did represent him at some point. Ms. Riley, do you have any indication? And your records are probably better than mine.
I don't have any record of him having representation.
So, Judge, it's very confusing on my end, but it appears that somebody in our office at some point represented Mr. King. And based on the mental health issues, I'm sure I can track down the social worker and find out where we're at. So for our purposes, Judge, it's rare that you're going to have a private attorney handle the case. So we'll handle it, whether we already represent him or not. I'll follow up on that issue, Judge, and find out what the status is from Georgia Regional.
Okay.
And I will, I guess I'll just shoot an email to Ms. Riley and Ms. Stallworth, the litigation manager, kind of let them know, if the expected release is, a year from now, then that's one thing, or it could be, he could be close to getting, I just don't know. So at least I'll follow up and let the court know where we're at. This way the court can decide when to set it back for a hearing. But from here on out, whether I'll make sure that somebody in our office represents him, whether it's me or not. But regardless, I'll make sure that I get information back to you all.
Okay. Ms. Stoller, do we need to have a date certain, or?
Well, we don't have our calendars that far out, so we will just have to revisit it. Like, I'll keep up with the file to see whenever we can do it again, but I don't have a set date that far out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it won't get lost in the shuffle if we don't put it on. Okay.
I'll make sure it is.
Okay. So we'll just wait to hear from you, Mr. Haddad, before we put this back on account. Yes.
The other, I'm sorry, Ms. Johnson, go ahead.
Oh, Your Honor, if I may, Samantha Johnson, Senior Associate General Counsel for Grady. This case, Mr. King has appeared before. He was referred at one point for a mental health evaluation, but it's been a while. We've been in repeated status conferences, I would say at least 5 or 6 times. So somewhere in the record, it should show that he was referred for a mental health evaluation. I didn't realize he was at Georgia Regional. The Fulton County Sheriff's Office still shows him as being in custody of Fulton County, oddly on a different charge than this assault. But he does have a history of escalating behaviors and specifically targeting female first responders. And for us, I know many of these cases go along with stay away orders. That's a little difficult when you run EMS and 911 and an emergency room. Right. So we just need to be kept aware of his whereabouts and what's going on with him so that we can act accordingly.
Okay. How did we find out that he was okay.
So he's just loaned out there right now, but he's still in Fulton County's custody.
Did you all hear that or not?
I did, yes.
Okay.
But I don't believe everyone did, Your Honor.
Apparently, he's still in custody at Fulton County. He's just been loaned out to Georgia Regional, I guess, for his mental health issues. And Ms. Johnson, do you know whether or not he had an evaluation or he's in the process of having an evaluation?
I don't, Your Honor. I just recall at one of the status conferences, him appearing, and I believe represented by the Public Defender's Office, and a request being put in for him to have a mental health evaluation. And then we've had repeated status conferences where he might have briefly appeared from jail, but has never, I don't believe has ever entered a plea.
And Judge, it appears that he has a shoplifting charge that was diverted through the accountability court. And we have lawyers, obviously, a particular lawyer that handles accountability court. So I'm guessing, obviously, when he ended up going there, that there was an issue as far as his competence, mental competence. But I'll find out. I'll definitely find out what the status is, Judge. I know Georgia Regional is running really behind. One suggestion I have, Judge, we can set it for a hearing next month, just as a checkpoint. And of course, just in case everything falls through, but I'll make sure as soon as we hang up, Judge, I'll follow up and find out where we stand on him and his competency.
Okay, so do we have a July calendars? Yeah, just as so that we can keep track of them. And if you find out anything beforehand, Mr.
Absolutely,
we'll take them off the calendar if necessary.
Right, and I plan on it, Judge, but just this way, if everything falls through, we'll have an extra check mark on his case.
He can go over to
Needs to be on a Wednesday, so right.
We can do the 13th. You just want just the status.
Right. It doesn't matter which calendar he's placed on.
Oh, okay.
As far as I'm concerned.
Let's do the 13th.
What time?
At 9.
Okay. Does July 13th at 9 o'clock work?
Your Honor, I apologize. I will have a conflict that day. I will actually be in the Magistrate Court of Baldwin County that morning for a case.
Okay, that's fine, Ms. Johnson. Can you do the 20th?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So July 20th at 9, if that's fine with everyone.
Yes, Your Honor.
I won't be here, but I'll have somebody to cover, Judge. No problem.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Dodd. All right. I think that completes our 9 o'clock calendar.
Yes, it does, Your Honor.
It's a nice way to ease back into the work week for me.
Yes.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Y'all
Right,
have a good
thank
one.
you.
See you next time.
Okay.